I was buying alcohol at the hotel when I suddenly encountered a robbery. Everyone was terrified and obediently got down on the ground, but I didn't even turn my head and continued selecting my drinks on my own. The robber was stunned. He thought I was being extremely rude, not treating him as a dangerous person at all, so he poked my back with his AK-47, telling me to turn around. But I calmly remarked that where the gun was aimed couldn't kill me completely. I swiftly grabbed the gun and pointed the barrel directly at my own heart. Seeing the robber didn't quite like that, I then shoved the gun into my mouth. The robber was terrified by me, but I wouldn't let up. I pointed the gun straight at my own forehead and even cocked it for him.
You're fucking crazy.
Seeing him so cowardly, I instantly lost patience.
Shoot me! Shoot me! Shoot!
You either shoot me or stop wasting my time. Another robber lunged at me, and I decisively took action, easily subduing him. Seeing the robbers were no longer moving, I calmly selected a bottle of alcohol and then pulled all the money out of the robbers' pockets.
Keep the change.
My name is Mike. I used to be a Special Forces soldier. Having experienced too much killing, I always felt deeply sinful, so I played life gambling games every day. I believed that the day I lost the bet would be the day I should atone for my sins, and my only attachment in this world was my younger sister. However, on this day, I suddenly received terrible news. My sister had nearly been beaten to death in a Brazilian slum. Without a word, I immediately rushed to Brazil. As soon as I entered the hospital room, I saw a black-haired nurse administering medication to my sister. I didn't think much of it and wanted to sit down and wait, but as soon as the nurse left, my sister suddenly began convulsing violently. Sensing something was wrong, I hastily called for a doctor. Fortunately, the treatment was timely, and my sister barely survived. The doctor said there were no Asian nurses at all in her hospital. This made me realize that my sister had been deliberately targeted for revenge. I arranged to meet a friend to help investigate, but inadvertently spotted that nurse again. Only by catching her could I get to the truth. I immediately chased after her, but unexpectedly, as soon as she turned the corner, she got into a car and fled. But I hadn't expected these killers to be so ruthless. They fired wildly at me with heavy weapons. Fortunately, I dodged in time and wasn't riddled with bullets. I picked up a security guard's gun and quickly began to fight back. My precise marksmanship instantly took down 2 people. Then, with a burst of controlled fire, I completely gained the upper hand. Seeing they were no match for me, they hastily fled in panic. I pulled up photos and identified the suspicious culprits. My friend told me that judging by these guys' tattoos, they should belong to a Japanese gang. Without hesitation, I stormed right into this gang's nightclub. Just then, I noticed a man hurriedly hiding in the restroom. I quickly followed him. While no one was paying attention, I easily took down the lookout bodyguard, but this also alerted the man inside the restroom. Just as he was about to flee, I ran right into him. I didn't waste words with him, I immediately threw a punch. Then I pulled out my sister's photo and asked if he had seen her. If he didn't tell the truth, I would teach him a lesson. At first, he was still stubborn, so I delivered a hard punch. The moment he opened his mouth, I shoved his head into the toilet. After repeating this 4 or 5 times, the man had finally had his fill. Now he finally couldn't endure my torture. He gave me an address, the address of the mastermind behind it all. So I stormed into the crime boss's territory all by myself.